So, good morning everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're here for the second round of the Rok Cup at Ocala Grand Prix. Thank you to the gracious people at Ocala for letting me drive in, unload my cart. If not, I would have had to tow it pretty far walk. But here we go. Ready for this round. Hopefully everything goes well. I showed up early. The cart is 95% finished this time. Just a couple things here and there to tighten up. Hopefully we go out and practice, and hopefully it goes well. That's what I'm hoping for. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment down below and let me know what you like about it and not. Thanks for watching again, and hope for a great day. So it's taken us over an hour, trying to pop and stretch some 6.0s on, I think, 210 or 212 rims. Yeah, exactly. Holy crap. We went out for one practice because the first practice rained like crazy. Second practice was still wet, so we really don't know where we're at, to be honest with. So, like always, a little bit behind the ball. It's alright, we'll be fine. Jed's not even worried.
I'm worried.
Okay. We'll check in later. Everybody else is quick too, under the tank. All the shifters are fast. Everybody's killing it. We'll be fine. So, qualifying heat and heat 1's done. Did not qualify well at all. P15, but raced well, made it a P9 after the first heat. We're doing a couple more changes, like always, and then we'll try again tomorrow. It's gonna get better, I know it. We can only go up. We went up today. James over here is mechanicking away. Jed ran fine. He ran great. Got a little roughed up at the beginning, but he'll be fine. All right, good morning, guys. Round 2. We got Dave from TS Racing here. That's TS Racing Dave. If you need anything. I mean, he doesn't own it, but he works there. He's the one that does all the 206 engines. Got Michael. Got Ricky over there. We all survived the night, so we're here for round 2. And then Miguel showed up.
Apparently late.
Qualified P15, finish heat 1 and P9. So we'll keep working, keep digging. It's gonna be a good day. So here we go for heat number 2. Sorry I did not record qualifying heat 1. First it was a battery issue, and then the SD card put in error. So here we go. Get a good start. The inside road was getting a good start all weekend. The outside road was not getting a good start. That's Andrew ahead of us. Andrew and Jed get into it a little bit. I don't know how Jed found this super small hole on the inside, but he stuffed it in there. I was going to follow Jed through, but didn't get a good run enough. I still had Andrew on the inside, so basically Andrew got back by me. Followed him around for a little bit, pushed him around, but due to gearing, we decided to swap positions. He ended up pushing me. Mo got roughed up a little bit, so that's him having sand on his tires, really. Got around him pretty quickly. It takes a couple laps, a couple turns to get the gravel and muck off of them, so you get some good grip. Basically ended P11 in this heat. Alright, so we did warm-up this morning. It was P6 or 7. Ran really well in the warm-up when the track's loose. Went out for the first heat race, ended up P11. Just got too tight towards the end of the session. We're trying to keep loosening up the car as much as we can. We did a couple changes. I feel like I say we do a couple changes every freaking time. So we did a couple changes. try to get a little better roll speed through the tree turn so I can carry it through the showcase, because I'm really killing myself in the tree turn the showcase. So we're gonna watch the shifters and see how it goes. So beginning of heat 3, inside road gets a massive start again. Once I saw how far I got up, the whole goal was trying to get the Jed's back bumper anyway and work with him. Anytime I got near him, I would just let him in front, let him slide. They didn't want to fight with him at all. Not the goal. Going down to a hairpin, just got shoved in the back, got sent wide. And then after that, I was not able to get to his back bumper, really. So the whole object was, of course, in these heats is basically stay clean, don't tear anything up, get a good run, just make positions up slowly, and then basically get yourself a good starting position for the pre-final. It wasn't to go out there and try and win it on turn 1. It was basically trying to survive turn 1 and hopefully not get torn up in the wreck. Got a good run in the 108, put it on the inside here. It's one of my favorite passing zones. After the first hairpins, just go up on the inside and make a move. If not, the tree turn's another good area to pass. The stuff on my lens now is basically oil on the track. When the carts was letting oil on the track, I was starting to lose a lot of grip. I really didn't know why I was losing so much grip until we got off and done with this heat. Started push to 110, trying to catch back up. His cart starting to get a little tight. I sent it up on the inside. Like I said, it's one of my favorite passing zones. Or the tree turn, which I wasn't able to make the pass on the first hairpin, but I was able to make the pass here on the tree turn. I was able to stay pretty close, but ended up being the 188, dropping oil on the track. So Andrew and him got into it a little bit. He runs him wide. Andrew got the short end of the stick on that one. Then, knowing he didn't have any grip due to running off, I took the inside, got an extra position gifted to me, and up P11, which put us in good starting position for the pre-final. Got us to start P9 for the pre-final. So overall, good heat races. All the heat races are done. We did well.
All the practice sessions.
Yeah, all the practice sessions are done. On to a pre-final. Did the best we could. We're starting P9 in the pre-final. Our teammate Jed's right ahead of us in P7. We're on the inside roads where we want it to be, and it looks pretty good. Goal is to try to get in the top 5. If we can do that, we have a chance in the finals. I just want to stay clean, have a good run. Survive almost!
Now they're gonna kill each other. The one's out front.
Yeah, it's gonna go insane. It's gonna go insane. I know it's gonna go insane. Hopefully they save it for the finals. So on to a pre-final. All the heat races worked out great. We got a good starting position on the inside row right behind our teammate, and we get going. He gets away cleanly. We get away pretty well. Just a little scuffle on the outside between the 199 and the 154. The 154 slides out in front. Jed moves up to 5th. Good start. Overall, it's exactly what we wanted to get away with. I probably should have pushed it a little bit harder and went on the inside, made a move, tried to get behind Jed a little bit quicker. Didn't work out. Sat behind the 154, hoping to get by him so I can get behind Jed and then work together. The top 2 would get hooked up and go, then the 2 MGM guys would get hooked up and go. Here, the 154 makes an aggressive move on the inside. We've all been doing it. That was a side pod hit. Jed did not like it, but they've been getting into it all day, all weekend so far. So Jed gets him a little loose and then doesn't give him enough room on the outside per the rules and runs him off the track. It's been happening all weekend. Emotions run high. At that point, Jed's had enough, so he sends him. he sent it, baby. Here we finally get nose to tail for the first time all weekend. I almost smashed in the back of him. I get into a little scuffle here with the 108. I start battling back and forth with him, and you know, the moment you start battling with anybody in this class, they run away. Finally, the 108 gets by me. Does a really good move here, protecting the inside line after he gets a little sideways after the first hairpin. He probably learned his lesson from earlier, leaving the inside open. Someone will send it in on him. That was a good block, good protective move. The 154 gets by me, battling with the 108, and then going into the bus stop here, I'm hard on the brakes, except the 199 is pushing pretty good. I lose my momentum coming out. He gets a good run on the inside, so basically I lose 3 positions and a lap and a half. After that, just finished out in P9 where I started. Not where I wanted to end, but I'd rather be on the inside row, not starting too far in the back.
Here you go. That's Jed.
First one, baby.
Jed,
First one.
the bad guy. If I was you, Rock Cup officials, this is the guy you want to look out for. That green. That's a bad green. Oh man. Yeah. Pre-final, start at 9th, worked my way up to 6th, end at 9th. Jed started 7th, worked up his way up to 5th, ended 5th, finished 5th, but starts 8th because of this pink slip. And he went to see the principal, which by far coolest officials, very patient with us. Huge shout out to Rock Cup officials. Even though we got a penalty, huge shout out. You guys do an awesome job. I'll never want to be in your position. We're working. It's my 24-hour motor. She's a little sick. Miguel's trying to revive her.
Make her fast.
What? When he comes off the track tomorrow. If I finish anywhere in the top 5, it's because of this. Alright, so this is final day. We went out for a warm-up. It's cold. It's cold ish.
It's a lot warmer than it was yesterday.
Yeah, did pretty well. We're gonna go, about to do the final. I'm gonna change the battery again on the GoPro because it said it had battery, but it really doesn't. So hoping for top 5, I guess. I don't even know what we're hoping for anymore. We're swinging for the fences, man. We're burying it up. Barry bonds it.
They had a good run yesterday, so.
Yeah, we had a good run yesterday, so we'll see. Hopefully.
They used it all up yesterday, so now they're.
Yeah, hopefully it goes well.
They burned their tires though. We saved them for the day.
Yeah, Miguel says just save the tires. That's what we've been doing all weekend.
So on to the finals. Here we go. Trying to get a good start. I got Jed on the inside. The outside line gets a good start. Here I back out of it, let him in, slide in. Here it's just so close. Everybody's beating and banging on each other. I get shoved in the back into Jed. The 171 gets on the inside. The 188 thinks he clears me. I'm hard on the brakes. He hooks my bumper. It's just a mess. We're all over the place. Just trying to survive these first couple turns so we can get out of here. Able to get by the 188. Follow the 135 in line. I think the 135 was Jensen. I'm not sure. Following him along. Just hard racing, trying to get up. Trying to get some clear track, trying to get back to Jed's bumper. Maybe we could work together and try to chase down the leaders. Get a good run on the 135. I think his gearing was geared more for the infield. That was more for the top end. Get finally some clear room. And then I don't know what was going to happen next. Basically, was trying to chase down Jed that was in front of me, group in front of me. Zach gets on the inside and just drives me straight into the wall. I don't know if he thought I was still out there. You can clearly see that I was halfway up his cart, so I know he saw me. And then just decided to drive it right into a wall. Overall, tough weekend. Had a blast still, learned a lot. Didn't run as good as I wanted to, but we'll be back.
didn't even hear what you said.
I said we can't
Don't
be-
say it again. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't know what Miguel said. I don't. Just ignore it. I'll edit this out. I'm gonna have to redo this. So it didn't go well. The finals. Collin ended up winning. Jed finished. He finished. We don't know where. I did not finish the race. I was taken out pretty early. So now we're fixing the chassis up, getting ready for next weekend for next local. Appreciate all the support. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. But rough weekend, but we're gonna keep working at it.
So this is a little bonus footage. This is something different I'm going to start doing, is grabbing footage from other karts and doing some commentary. Collin had to start in last due to being taken out in the pre-final running P2. The guy is a monster when it comes to driving, so I knew he was going to do a ton of passes. I want to get plenty of footage of this. You should have seen us on the sideline. We were jumping up and down, screaming. Just watching him race is a real pleasure, to tell you the truth. He's one of the best in the country when it comes to single-seaters, and you know he's a killer in 206 class. And there's some moves that he does here that I actually took and tried them out myself this past weekend. So hands down, the guy was just balling out of control. Coming up here, he's going to get a really good run going to a tree turn, and I don't see many people try this. Actually, nobody ever tries this. He's going to send it on the outside of the tree turn, and he makes it stick, which is pretty incredible. He was just making moves left and right. He was getting such a good run up to the showcase and going through a showcase so much better than the people in front. He was just able to get a good drive off the showcase. Now, watching him around, he does like two really good passing zones. He likes to send it in on the inside of the tree turn, and he likes to pass on the first hairpin, which is like turn 4. I saw him get really good runs and set up people going to those two sections in two areas. Like he'll back off the 374 and make sure he gets a good exit coming out of this turn so he can send up on the inside. He did it multiple times, which I was studying. I did ask him after the race if that's the same line he uses for the 206. He does like to pass in that same section, but his lines are a little bit differently when it comes to the 206, especially the showcase. Here he puts it in on the inside, even uses the inside curve of the showcase. He was on a man on a mission. Just the group in front would be gapped, and he would just be like, no, I'm going to go chase him down and grab them. And you see here, he just goes back up on the inside and takes the turn again. Super smooth. Look at his hands. There's barely any movement there. Coming up here, I asked him, I've seen him hanging around the outside of the showcase, but he didn't think he was going to catch the 335 so quickly. So he goes to the outside, thinks about it for a second, and tries to do a crossover move. Excellent run in the end. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.